Um, so just to give you a context, so I co-founded this Valiance a couple of years ago, to be precise, some 5.5 years ago. One of the basic premises that we are trying to solve is we are trying to build what we say as AI for Bharat, basically trying to impact the lives of last 85% of Indians. Um, with this statement, which is a quite a bold statement, we have picked up certain sectors that we typically go behind, and one of them being agriculture. So we have picked up multiple sectors, and agriculture is one of the critical sectors where we think AI can have a very large impact on our overall farming community and then farmers and so on. And this is also very well aligning with the government's initiative of developing the farm income in next couple of years. So that is the context of what we do. Now what I can do is I can just deep dive on the things that we are doing in agriculture that will set the context of it in direction, right? So when we talk about mission of Valiance in agriculture, it's a twofold mission that we are trying to solve for. One is we want to empower all the farmers with information, with the information. uh, Now, just to give you an example, as of now, that there are a lot of systems that are in place to help farmers improve their yield, have them easy access to market, but a lot of these are broken or standalone systems, right? So an example, and there's no one place where people can have the real time mandi data, or what we say as a crop price data, right? Though it is available in a silo. Similarly, there is no one place that we can have a soil health card which gives recommendation of one type of crop should I go behind, what type of a fertilizer should I use, and so on and so on, right? So our criticals, or one of the first mission statements, is we want to empower farmers with access to all this information, and that has to be followed in a such a manner that they are easily they are easily able to access it in their native or the mother tongue. So uh, as we know, India is a pretty large country with a very large number of regional languages. So our platform has taken that into account, and we have enabled access to all this information, whether it is price data or from mandis, or whether it is soil health card data on recommendation of what type of a crop should be sown, and whether it is weather data, whether it is about beneficiary schemes and so on. So everything can be accessed via multilingual platform, and both as a voice as well as a text. So we do understand people may not be that tech friendly when we talk about farmers and the community, so we have also enabled voice access in any native Indian languages. So as of now we are supporting 16, but yeah, that will be keep going on. So that's our first statement. And second is, or as we all know, AI is all about better decision making. So we want to enable farmers in making database decisions, which will help them in overall developing, or they're improving their yields, resulting in overall achieving the broader goal of developing farm income in next couple of years. So that's the broad mission statement. So Kisan Sahayak app was born out of what we saw as a pressing need in bridging the information gap in agriculture sector. We have seen that the farmers have been struggling with a variety of scattered data platforms. So, like, just to give an example, how do I access real-time crop prices? Which mandi should I sell? Integration with the enam portals, what type of a soil fertilizer should I use? So this is available, but this is all spread across, and there is no single platform for that. So that is where we saw a need of creating a platform which can bridge the gap between these different data silos and become a one-stop shop for all for all kisan related queries. And on top of it, it has to be multilingual. So because if there are a lot of, there may be other technologies that are available, but again, this is vastly in English, and to some level that is being supported in Hindi. So these were two basic premises where we saw, okay, this is an opportunity and we'll go behind it. Now, when we talk about Kisan Sahayak app, so it has multiple benefits along with what we have been doing. It serves as a centralized platform which provides easy access to critical information, whether it is about fertilizers, where to sell, what type of a crop should I plant, what would be the weather forecast, price of fertilizers, different benefit scheme, and so on. Second, as I've stressed upon, it supports multilingual. It is by default supporting multiple languages, or is it multilingual, thereby overcoming the language barrier, right? As a majority of our farmer community may not be that tech enabled. um, and the last one is, once using the leveraging AI in our large scale data platforms, we have been able to supply all this information in real time or near real time. What we say is near real time, right? Um, enabling them to make better decisions in terms of yields. And that is our premises, that over a period of next couple of years, as this platform evolves, we'll be able to recommend exact crops and help them increase their overall farm incomes. And that's a very critical question that will define success or failure of any farmer related platform. It should be very, very user friendly. If it is not, probably farming community is not that tech enabled as of now, so it will fail. So what we have done, we have used it as a central theme in all our solution development, and we have designed it with high level of attention to make it accessible for farmers. When I say that, it is easily accessible to people who have very limited technical abilities in terms of even interacting with a variety of apps, right? So it's very intuitive. So just to give you an example, it doesn't follow a standard cascade effect of a mobile app. You typically click on stuff. It's 100% voice enabled. So I may go and just say, hey, can just to give you in context, so I may say कि आज मैं गेहूं बेचना चाहता हूं, एंड मेरे को uh, सबसे उचित दाम कहाँ मिलेगा. Now this is being spoken in a particular language. What it does on the back end is it will pick up the language what I'm speaking. It will pick up my location, and real time basis pay, it will access all the enam mandis. So let's say my current location is Bangalore. I'll access the all enam mandis data nearby my location, and then say where is I'm getting the best price. So this is one use case, right? So now farmer knows where he's getting the maximum price for his crop. And this is again, as I speak in Hindi, I just given you an example Hindi. It can be interacted any other regional language. Even farmer don't need to type about it. So that is the level of user friendliness that we prioritize from day one, right? Then what we have also done is, as farmers may evolve, they do not need to go back. And so example, let's, and that's ultimately going to happen is, as the communities evolve, people will start becoming friendly, but they may probably use some non-native words, like we use certain Hindi words in English. And so we have built systems around it where it will automatically pick it up, and then be able to help them, whether they want to know price about crops, whether they know price about fertilizer availability, whether they want to know about their SHC, which is soil health card data, anything, or benefits of the scheme. So that has been taken care of. And the last one is, again, which is an extension to it, is we have included both voice and text interactions to bridge the digital divide. Like I just give you an example, which basically helps in empowering all the vast agriculture community and bringing them together, or making it more inclusive for everyone. So that's the premises over which it was built. Valiance envisions the Kisan Sahayak app as a pivotal contribution to government's initiative of promoting digital agriculture or fostering rural development. So that's the basic premises where we say, as you see, the government's key agenda has been digitalization, pushing it multiple digital initiatives, whether it is through small payments, UPIs, everything. So we have aligned ourselves to that. Now, any key agenda evolves around easy accessibility of information, making multilingual support. Like I've given a couple of examples. It makes about the digital, making every farmer digitally enabled, right? That is where we talked about user friendliness, and then also helping them make enhanced decisions, right? So whether what type of a coil to sow, they help them move on to the next step of agriculture, where they could plan, use leverage technology and AI to help them better plan, and then accordingly so that their return on the farms increases. So that's the broad agenda. Secondly, what we have also done is, in essence, Valiance sees Kisan app as a crucial tool that complements government efforts, right? So there are multiple efforts that government is running. So we want to support those efforts, whether in terms of providing them information and so on, right? So we want to align with the broader vision of using digital solutions to empower farmers. Again, this arises from bridging the information gaps and drive sustainable rural development. So through this innovative application, we aim to significantly contribute towards the transformation or the digital transformation that Indian agriculture and economy is undergoing. So that's a view we have on it. We are already tightly aligned with central government in terms of like a lot of these SHC data we have built in their collaboration with Ministry of Agriculture, because that's their proprietary data anyway. So we are taking a continuous feedback from ministry, and also that is valuable because there are a lot of these people who are actually on ground who work day in and day out with farmers. So that we have been doing. Apart from that, what we are also doing is we are trying to promote our solution in variety of state governments, especially demonstrating them capabilities around access to data, easy access to multilingual support, and so on. Yes, so that is going hand on hand as we are maturing this solution.